So, they're also running a big deal: 250K and 300K accounts, $85 lifetime activation fee, which is kind of nuts. Now, they're not easy to pass. Let's be honest. The 250s, you need to hit 150. Sorry, you need to hit a 15,000 profit target with a $6,500 trailing drawdown, and that's about a 2.3 ratio ish. And the 300Ks, you need to hit a 20K profit target with a $7,500 trailing drawdown. But if you can pass them, even if it takes you a number of tries, the eval is $33.40. Once you use code BIG, that gives you 80% off the eval. So that's inexpensive enough to just run through them and try to get past. But then the lifetime fee is $85, which on like the 50Ks, the monthly is $85. The lifetime's $125. Good man taking advantage of the pricing on the 300Ks on Apex, up 9K on both accounts yesterday. Looking to pass these soon. Have a few 50K PAs taking my time on. Good work. Yeah, those 300Ks, it's a little bit different with the... I like to be aggressive in the evals because I don't want to sit around and waste time. I think they're inexpensive enough to be, to justify being a little bit more aggressive. I've never been the kind of... I know some people will just take opposite sides and accept their fate. The world does some crazy things to you, so I don't want to just put my fate in the hands of the volatility. So I try on the evals. I don't just take a full-blown gamble, but I size up much more than I would on a PA account, which I trade relatively small in the PAs, and then I just ideally scale the accounts out. But yeah, the 50Ks and the 25Ks especially, you can definitely be a little bit more aggressive on. Whereas the 250s, the 300s, they're still cheap, but if you're too aggressive, that trailing drawdown usually will catch you. So obviously you're trading bigger because the profit target and the drawdown is larger, but I think it probably takes a little bit more time on average to pass those because you're really having to deal with that ratio. The ratio on the 25Ks is 1-to-1. On the 50Ks, it's, what is that? 1.2-to-1. On the 250s, it's 2.3. On the 300Ks, it's 2.6-to-1. Profit target to trailing drawdown. So that can be kind of tough. But when you pass them, it's nice because you can trade a full mini. At least I think so when you run the numbers. You can trade minis in all the accounts, but man, people love to trade like 3 minis in the 50Ks. I think depends on your business model, right? If your business model says, okay, I'm just going to churn through a batch of accounts every 2 to 3 weeks, then fine. You know what? But if your business model says, well, I want to hold on to some accounts for at least, a month, 2, 3 months minimum, then I think if you have your heart set on trading the minis, probably going to want to go with the 250s, at least the 150s, but the 250s or the 300s